Sally. I will be your social worker today.
Okay.
And you are Brianna, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Is it okay if I call you Brianna?
Yes.
Okay, great. So before we begin, I'd just like to let you know that everything that we talk about today will not leave this room. That is because we have a very strict confidentiality policy, and rest assured that, like I said, no one that's not you and I will know about what we talked about today.
Okay.
So how's your day been?
It's been okay. Kind of stressful. I have longer days. I usually have maybe like 16-hour days.
Wow.
I go to school from 8 o'clock in the morning until about 4, and then I have about an hour in between to get to work. And then I start at 5, and then I close, and then I go home. But usually when I go home, there's more stuff to do there, and then just kind of like never ending.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sounds like it's a lot of work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
And that is one of the things that you want to talk about today, correct?
Yeah, I'm having a hard time figuring out how to kind of deal with, I guess, my stress. Not only my stress, but kind of just like the emotional component behind it. It is just me and my mom and my 2 younger siblings at home, and they're very young. So I feel I don't really have as much support. And because I'm always at school and because I'm always working, I don't really like get out much either, so I don't really honestly have much of a social life. So yeah.
Well, it sounds like you have a lot on your plate, and I think even if you hadn't had to take care of your siblings, it would be a lot for anyone to deal with, going to school full time as well as working,
Yeah.
and on top of that, the responsibilities at home. So let's talk about first your siblings. What kinds of things do you do for them?
I really love my siblings. I think at the end of the day, they're the people that I wake up for. When I get home, I usually have to, it's usually like cooking and cleaning. My mom is not so much present in the household, so I find that a lot of the responsibilities that should be hers end up being mine. And because it's been that way for some time, I feel like my siblings also kind of treat me and approach me that way. And the fact that they know that I'm their person instead of their mom, if that makes sense.
Does that make you feel good about yourself, or?
In a sense, like it's like I'm happy to know that, like they know that they can count on me, but at the same time, I also feel like I'm kind of just like I'm missing out on a lot of my own life because I'm too busy being a parent at this age. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Do you find that taking care of your siblings takes a toll on your schoolwork?
Most definitely, because there are times that I don't get to go to bed. And it's already late when I come home. By the time I get inside my bed, maybe like midnight or 1 o'clock. But then I have to get up early because I take the bus and everything to get to school and to get there on time. So yeah, I definitely would say it takes a big chunk out of my day, because I would also, like, I could use that time to be studying. So then before I even get into bed, if I decide to study, I'm up later than midnight. So yeah, it's definitely taken a toll on, I guess, like my mental stress too, just because I don't know, like I feel like I don't have control over that though, because I feel like I need to do that for them. So I kind of feel stuck, I guess, in that sense.
Okay, so it sounds to me like you are, you use the word control. So you feel that you, in some ways, are not in control of your life. So my job as a social worker is to help you find that control to get that control back in any way you can. And we'll talk more about that. Maybe we can explore your relationship with your mother a bit further. So tell me about that.
My mom is a daughter of a residential school survivor. So when she was raised, she never really got honestly probably this like any love and care, and she was never really taught how to be a parent because her own mom was not a parent to her, and I feel like that's what's happening here. She's had a lot of problems with substance abuse, and I don't really know my dad. He kind of left when I was young, so I don't really know much of him, so it literally is just us. I know, I feel like it's just kind of sad because whenever I come home, she's kind of just on the couch. She's just there. Honestly, I feel like she's like her body is just there. I think it's a really sad thing to come home to, let alone like have my siblings kind of look up to for them to be their mom. And it kind of like angers me also because I want whatever I can do, like I want what's best for them, but I feel like I can't do it all on my own. Like I'm 23 and I'm doing so much already, and I'm well, only because I want to have like a better life, like I want to break that cycle. But I just feel, I don't know, there's just I don't feel in control of anything. I know like a lot of people might think that like it's pretty brave to be doing like all those things, but there are times when I just want to just stop it all.
Yeah, and that's completely understandable. It's a lot of responsibility for someone at your age. So just going back to your relationship with your mother, or just asking about your mother, has she ever tried to seek help in terms of her substance abuse?
Every time that I've tried to get her some help, bring her to help, it never really lasts.
Okay.
And before I used to feel very sad about it, but now I'm just kind of angry because I feel like it's very selfish in the fact that she has 3 kids, and just because I'm older now and also legal now, I feel that she can just pass down everything, like all her responsibilities to me. So
are there things that you do that make you feel better? Coping strategies, that kind of thing?
I do really like listening to music. Like music is my thing. It's kind of nice when I just get to lay in bed and like put my headphones on, just kind of like shut off the world. But other than that, I feel like there's no real way for me to kind of like escape the stress that I have, because I'll wake up at 6 the next day and it's like boom, the whole day all over again. You know what I mean?
Of course.
So.
Okay, so we've established that you clearly need some help with taking care of your siblings. So summer's coming up. There are some programs out there that provide summer camps for kids, and they're at a very low cost, and you can actually apply for funding to get that completely covered.
Okay.
So is that something that you would be interested in?
Yeah, I've actually never heard of that. That's always kind of been my concern, is the funding part, just because like I'm already on like loans for school and then having to pay like just for even being able to stay in the house. So yeah, that'd be something I'm interested in for sure.
Okay, so that takes care of that part. It'll give you a break to kind of focus on your school.
Yeah.
The other thing is because you've mentioned trauma and living through substance abuse. Another thing that you may want to look into is like a peer support group for people who have gone through something similar. But again, if that's something that you're interested in, I can provide you with information about that.
Yeah, I think that actually kind of sounds neat. I've heard some things like on campus about those types of groups going on, but I've never really looked into it because I was just kind of afraid. But I guess that also gives me not only a space to confide in people, but to build some types of relationships. So
for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So now that we've talked about your options, the next time I see you, hopefully, I can give you more concrete details about what the resources are.
Okay.
And yeah, if you have any questions, please let me know. You have my number and my email, so just communicate that with me.
Okay.
And it was really nice meeting you.
Okay, sweet. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.